Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is Friday, and this is an unusual day for me, but it's an unusual stream, so that's a thing. I'm going to be doing something kind of weird today. I'm actually going to draw. There have been a lot of my other streamer friends have been going and doing art streams, and it kind of inspired me to reevaluate something that I used to do way back in the day, and I'm gonna actually do that. I don't know. I'm feeling a little weird about this, kind of putting myself out there, and there we go. So to start this off, I want to say that I don't have really expensive quality stuff. Most of my quote-unquote art is done with Sharpie markers and stuff like that, and so it is cheap. It is rather inexpensive, so it's good. Hey, Aaron C., how's it going? Earth is just art without the eh. That's a good point. Yeah, it's a very good point. How you doing today? So this is I've been okay. So a little backstory. Our Walmart that's nearby, so to speak. I got to remember the camera is there and not there. Our Walmart that is, so to speak, close by is they've had this huge set, like 24 different colored Sharpies. It's been there for, I don't know, 2 years. They've had these in stock, and through the inspiration of other people, Aaron and Hyper and Sundisk and Rin has been talking about doing this recently, and so it kind of inspired me to go about this, and I went grocery shopping yesterday, and I thought, all right, well, I will finally pick up that pack of Sharpie markers that I've been eyeballing for 2 years now, and of course they were out of stock. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's been there for ages, and I just never bought it because it was expensive, and I didn't know if I was going to really utilize them in any way. So I ended up getting a huge pack of Bic markers that intensity is the thing. I'm not sponsored by anybody, so don't, I'm just talking about what I have, not trying to get you to buy something specific because I'm not getting any kickbacks for it. And I also picked up a little sketchbook, and then in my Doctor Who TARDIS box, I have a series of Sharpie markers as well. A couple of them, these ones are metallics, and need to be stored point down. The rest of these need to be stored point up, so that's why I've been keeping them in this box, because it's a good place for them. And I've got ultra fine points and regular fine points. Yesterday I decided that I was going to start a thing because I didn't want to come into this blank and not have something started, just be staring at a blank page. So I stared at my blank page for about a half an hour yesterday, and so far this is what I've got. Now you'll see by the top left-hand corner, son of a Bic. Hey Hap, how's it going, dude? It's Markers. Oh God. Yes, it is. So this was what I did yesterday because I wanted to get at least something on a page before I did this, and I'm going to end up using this next page as a backer for whatever I do, because Sharpies and thinner paper tend to bleed. So if you're going to do something like this and you're using regular paper, be mindful to put something behind it so you don't ruin several pages out of your sketchbook or the table. What do I plan on drawing today? Well, if you look up in the top left-hand corner, Those are two very old pieces that I drew in another sketchbook. Let's see, I have said sketchbook here, but I can't show you all of it because it's terrible.
It is not.
It is. There's this, and that's the one that you see up at the top of the page there. That's one that I didn't link in to an image. Let's see. This is, and a lot of them, that one's actually done. This one was not finished. I think I did this for my wife's class when she first started teaching out here. I did like an art lesson, so to speak, to teach kids how to do this. This one is just a single dimension blob thing. I started doing this, which was, I don't know what it was. And then this one also that I didn't finish, that is sitting there. I do that a lot. I tend to start something and then not finish it. Hey Blast, how's it going? Yes, very abstract. Students be like, I didn't know Market was into LSD. About that. The original drawings that I did way back in the day, not anymore, they may or may not have been induced by some substances. So, but we're good now. But yeah, this is a really easy way of doing three-dimensional artwork. So it looks a lot more complicated than it is. And a buddy of mine back east taught me how to do it because I am not really artistically inclined.
Oh, stop.
Well,
you are.
I've got
look at that crap.
See, look at that crap. That's exactly.
It is artistic.
It's artistic.
It is creative.
It is easy. It is. It's very easy. Now, because I haven't done this in a long time, I have been using a pencil to like draw the lines and then go over them with the marker.
Okay.
But back when I was doing this on the regular, I had grown out of my penciling lines and just started working strictly in marker, which frequently ends up in disaster because I will make a mistake, run a line over something, and go, oh crap. So, so I'm just going to do this, and it's like I say, it's really easy once you see how it's laid out. You start, to stretch this out. You start from the top layer and you work down into the paper. Is the best way I can describe it. And it's just a series of weaving lines underneath other stuff. Now, one of the things that you could do if you wanted to get really tricky, you could leave all of this uncolored and uninked. There are no mistakes, just happy accidents. Yeah, most of my accidents have not been happy. But yes, Bob Ross would wag a finger at me if he were still here today. But like I was saying, you could get really kind of tricky with it if you wanted to, and actually weave lines over and under one another. And I've done that from time to time, but that always helps to use a pencil first and just draw out your lines so that you can, like in this case, I would have left bits of this green blank to run lines over it and then run lines under it so that it looked like the lines were weaving in and over and on top and underneath one another. But that's not what I'm doing right now because it's been a while since I've done this. Let's see, more like old fart stream. Yes, it is. Hey, Sarek, how's it going, dude? So it's really, there's no rhyme or reason to this. It's just you put your drawing implement down on the paper and whatever comes out of your head is what comes out of your head. I like to layer the outside walls with, I'll put these on just in case something dings. Pudding? Dude, not right now, man. There's no room up here for you, dude. But yeah, I basically to have the outline of the next color running along the edges of all of this, just to keep it uniform and to give it a good contrast. Let's see if I can get my hands to stop shaking enough to do this. But it's like I say, it's really damn simple to do. There's really not any. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just draw it and see what happens to it. When I do these lines like this, I tend to want thick and thin spots to run throughout, and I try not to run where it's going to be a color like this. I try not to run it for long periods of time right next to a line, so I wouldn't like bring this shaped along this line, just so that it gives a greater contrast to the whole thing. And it stands out a little bit better. And I'm using using a 2B lead in this, so it's softer than your average pencil lead. So I got to be mindful of the fact that, you know, I'm probably going to erase parts of these lines at some point, and I don't want to press too heavily with this, even though a lot of it is going to be inked over in black. Also be mindful of where the book is in relation to the camera. Smeegee! Let's see, did Shaw and Hap go all in with Beans and lost? I think they did. I think they went all in and lost. Okay, I'm going to bring that a little bit closer. And it's very, very difficult to mess this up. Wow, nice. Yeah, Sarg took off. He got really lucky and won a bunch of heists, and so he's blowing out the numbers. Lucky? What do I mean lucky? His gambling paid off. Actually the win rate is a little higher than 50%, I think. So if you get drawn abstract Skinnerling next, that's what this is. It's an abstract Skinnerling. And you can't really see the pencil lines too well, but there you go. Oh, you're going in there, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'll leave that wide. Why not? That's it, just like that. So damn it. Oh, greater than 50%. Yes. I didn't see that at first. Okay, so now that I'm done with pencil, I need to find my thin point black Sharpie here, and then go over all these lines. Make sure everything is where I want it. Yeah, that's good. And I'll probably trail away from the lines a little bit here and there. I usually do. one of the things that you may notice about the ones that I've displayed up top there is that they are partially done in highlighter, and that makes them blacklight responsive for the extra trip out. Try not to drag that across because it's loud. You like the bottom one? It's very trippy. Yeah, it is. That one's actually one of the most recent ones that I did. And when you hold a black light up to it, man, does it explode. I did this, I did one quite a few years back. A friend of ours in southern New Mexico wanted, okay, to back up, I did a chessboard on a big sheet of paper, like poster board, way back when. And he saw it and told me that that chessboard, yeah, that chessboard, he told me that he wanted one, and I was like, well, okay, I can do that. And he says, I'll pay you for it. I'm like, okay, doubly okay. You don't have to. I'd have done it for free, but okay. So I ended up doing a second chessboard and sold it to him, and it was really sad to let it go because it really popped. It was probably one of the best pieces that I've done like this. It was pretty insane. If I can find the other one, the one that I still have, the problem with it though is that it is like 20-something years old, so the ink has faded out really hard on it, and it's not as vibrant as it was when I first drew it, and because unfortunately highlighters are not designed for their lasting vibrance. 3362. I think you forgot a keyword. $33.82. Oh, what is $33.82? Dope. I probably should have set up some kind of music or something to go along with this, because the silence is probably deafening. So go ahead and pick up one of your playlists and just play some music in your background, and that'll be okay. I recommend yes. There you go. I was actually thinking of maybe Pink Floyd or Iron Butterfly. Damn, Sarg. Nice. You know, something, it would have to be early. Yes, early Pink Floyd. The Acid Days. I have no problem with early Pink Floyd. The way I look at it, does it have the words Pink Floyd in it? I would play Pink Floyd, but I get in trouble for it. And I do plan on uploading this to YouTube afterwards, and they don't like copywritten music and all that. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to go through and get rid of any of the pencil lines that I didn't follow.
Hey!
Wow. Wonder what that used to be. I can see the pencil lines, goodness. Off the rails in a lot of spots, apparently.
You can play classical music.
Yeah, that's true. There are actually a couple of sites that I could draw from, haha, pun intended, that are copyright-free music, and I just haven't set any of that up because I tried to do it at one point, and for some reason it didn't want to work, so I gave up. Unfortunately, our classical music selection is a little lacking. Let's see. My girlfriend's sister's ex is their lighting designer right now.
Hey!
For yes? Oh, no kidding. Oh, that's messed up. That, I mean, not messed up in a bad way. I mean, messed up, that's pretty cool.
Yes!
When is the airbrush painting the van stream? Yeah, no. You don't want to see me with an airbrush. No. No, no, no. I tried that once. No. No. Absolutely not.
We did paint a van once.
We did paint on a van. Yeah, painted on a van. Yep. Yeah. One of our old friends in southern New Mexico had a van that she was storing for a friend of hers that went like on a sabbatical to India for like a year and a half or something like that. And he left his van at her house and told her, anybody that comes by, paint something on it. And he had it all carved up into little squares, you know, about yay big, and it was really it was really kind of neat. Okay, So I was thinking about trying out this. This one here is a metallic blue sapphire, and laying that underneath. Of course, it might be one of the things that I like to do is alternate a dark color to a light color. So I might save that one for the third layer. What should I go after for this? What should I go after for this next layer? You tell me.
Purple.
Try one of these.
Orange.
I'm gonna vote for orange. Ooh, 20 grand. Dude, you're laying it out. It is creeping up on the end of the month, so all those values are going to get reset. Mrs. Market says orange. Does anybody argue with that? You like orange? Okay, cool. Alright, so then we'll just start painting in these lines. You can't argue with Mrs. Market. Well, you can. You're still going to be wrong.
You're going to be unhappy, but you can
Yeah.
argue all you want, I'll still be right.
Yep. That's how that works. After 20 years of marriage, I finally figured it out.
What are you cats doing?
Destroying things.
They're on multiple levels of the closet.
No good. You might want to stop them from going inside there.
Why?
Oh, because there's a box in there that you don't want me to see. And if it gets knocked down, I don't know if it's fragile or anything like that. You told me to move it without seeing it. I'm like, all right. And one thing you want to be careful of, I found this this happens especially with a lot of the lighter colors, you know, yellow, bright greens, things like that, is you want to try to avoid coming in full contact with your outline, because it can bleed. And I've ruined a couple of brightly colored Sharpies that way by running into the black line. And if you do this with more expensive, high quality pens, then you can get, you know, you can get the color to blend even and stuff like that. And as you can see, I've got a couple of, you know, there are lighter spots and darker spots from where the ink is more saturated in certain places, and that's personally, I don't particularly have a problem with that, but I know some people will, you know, see that and get triggered. Don't care if the lines are running in different directions. It's part of the art. Eventually it just becomes easier to drag them in a different direction. I took one art class at a community college, and I failed it miserably because I am not artistically inclined.
You are.
Well, I'm not.
Stop.
What are the dimensions of the paper? I think it's 9 by 12. I have a freaking tape measure. 9 by 11, 8.5 by 11. Yeah, 8.5 by 11. So it's like a normal sheet of paper, printer paper. Well, I did. I failed it miserably.
Did you fail it miserably or did you fail it well?
Oh, I failed it really, really well.
See, there you go.
It looked bigger. Uh-oh. Cat, you can't run across my desk. Got her. Got her. Psst, psst. Got her, get down. I have some Acme cat suppressant right here. if I have to use it. Once a can of air gets to the point where it's no longer valid for cleaning out a computer, it becomes a cat suppressor. Well, the guy that taught me how to do this, he was actually like a legitimate art student, and even though he and I are not really on speaking terms anymore, I appreciate the fact that he showed me how to do this, because
Now he's a weirdo vegan who lives in a fucking yurt.
well, there it is. Let's see, how long did it take? 37 minutes before an F-bomb was dropped. You can count on Fuzzy, you can count on Sarg, and you can count on my wife to drop the F-bombs. Yeah, he's...
Hey, you brought up he who shall not be named.
He who... I didn't name him.
I know, but you brought him up.
I did bring him up. But I have to thank him for, showing me how to do this. Because I was looking at his art, and he's a really talented artist. He's also a talented asshole. Yes, he is. And he'll admit that. He admits that he's a very talented asshole when he's not dragging his knuckles on the floor. What the F are you talking about? I don't know. Please repeat louder. You missed it. She called him an effing freak, I think.
No, an effing vegan who lives in a yurt.
Oh yeah, an effing vegan who lives in a yurt. He's a little strange, but yeah, he the guy that taught me how to do this, he was showing me some of his artwork, and I said something like, man, I wish I could see stuff like that in my head and translate it to my hands, and because I have the ability to imagine stuff like that, but when it goes from brain to paper or whatever, medium, it doesn't come out on the paper like it looks in my head. And he's like, well, I can show you how to do something that you just lost the vegan audience. So many unsubs. Yeah, indeed.
Hey, only he's an effing vegan.
Only he's an
I
effing
said
vegan.
he, and not all vegans.
Yeah, not all vegans, just him.
Crap on me.
Yeah, he's a bit of a hypocrite too, because every now and again he'll eat a cheeseburger. I know him well enough to know that.
Or kill a deer.
Or kill a deer, yeah. I know that he is a bit. But anyway, enough about he who shall not be named. And except for the fact that, he told me that, well, I can show you something that I know you'll be able to do, because It looks complicated, but it's really simple, and all you got to do is get your brain to see it for what it is, and that shouldn't be a problem. I'm like, all right, cool. So we sat down at this table in the apartment that he lived in, and he pulled out a big honking piece of poster board and started showing me how to do this. And we ended up working on, it was a huge piece of poster board, and we ended up working on the same drawing at the same time on the same piece of paper, and it was trippy. It was really trippy. It came out pretty cool. I wish I still had that thing because it looked really neat. Dungeons 3 70% off, but then you saw that they already have 5 DLCs. Yeah, I hear you. It's a good game. It's a really good game. I enjoyed it. I'll have to dig that back out again because I haven't played it in quite a bit. I don't have any of the DLCs for it. Just the stock game. And I think the DLCs actually are just further storyline. I don't think it added, I don't know if it added any units to the game or anything, you know, different map wise. I'd have to look. I don't want to talk out my backside. It is multiplayer, but the multiplayer, the way that it works, it got quite a bit of scorn. Although I think they may have fixed it so that you can enter an opponent's dungeon. But it used to be that you just attacked your opponent's dungeon entrance, and once you collapsed that, you won, which was kind of lackluster, seeing as how half the point of the game is to build traps. So I think that's something I think that they added. I think that they quote unquote fixed that because it brought about the ire of many of the Dungeons fans. That it was just, you know, attack the entrance. So it made trap building and therefore a good part of the tech tree kind of pointless. For multiplayer anyway. To the edge of my desk here. Check the fire. It's like 68 degrees outside. It's beautiful out. It's getting to be about the time that I turn off my fire alert, I think. Okay, I'll start working up here so that I don't drag my wrist through. Have the base game, but you haven't really tried it yet. It is a lot of fun. That's all I have too. I only have the base game. was one from Terminals, wasn't it? Isn't that where we got it? So I'm pretty sure that I was gifted a copy. I just don't remember. What I like about it is that it's, you know, it's a lot like StarCraft in the way that, you know, it's an RTS and that sort of thing, but it's not a ton of micromanagement, because you basically just pick up all your units and throw them in front of combat and let them go. We even have our doors open, as is obvious by the sound of the car that just drove by.
You want me to shut the door?
No, no, no. Not at all. I'm enjoying the air.
Do you want a coffee? Or a
Yeah.
adult beverage?
Ooh, adult beverage. Thank you. I'd love an adult beverage. Bless you.
Thank you.
Here we go again. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Cheers.
Hey, get off my desk. Get off my chair. Get.
I just did. Crapping open a cold one. Yeah, I can read. Didn't know I had telekinetic powers. Teach me, Sensei. Hmm. Yep. It's pretty awesome to have a wife that will gladly get you a beer. It's pretty cool. She started her second half of spring break yesterday, so she is gonna get plowed. That's basically cheating. Simple beer. Yep. Get down. I know there's no fire in it, but you do not need to be in the habit of jumping up on the wood stove. My goodness.
you outline each layer after you do it? Or do you go and outline at the very end?
No, I outline each layer afterwards.
After you do the layer?
Yeah, I drew the orange part. I drew it in pencil first, then I went over it in the black, then I went over it with, then I'm, coloring it in now.
Okay. 'Cause I did not do that.
Are you doing one too?
Yes.
Nice. Well, if you want to borrow any of these,
No, I don't want to ruin your pens.
you won't. You know how to draw.
It's just that I don't have a black. Oh wait, yes I do.
Oh, nice. Did you find the old markers, or?
Some of my old markers that you gave me
Oh, nice.
are in here. Really, I'm coloring mine in with colored pencil.
Oh, cool. Yeah, and you don't have to just use marker. You can use colored pencil. You could paint this. It would work just as well. I should always work far away to close, because otherwise I will put my wrist in this, and I've stamped drawings before. Put my hand in some not quite dry Sharpie and then spread it around. It's always fun. Happy accidents, right? Except I wasn't very happy about it. Trying to do it in Illustrator. Oh, nice. That would actually be really, really fun to do, because you could just make your, because, okay, one of the things that you got to talk your brain into is that you're not drawing a series of lines, like the colored part, the part that you're actually making into these like spaghetti lines. You're not doing that. This is just a series of blobs that are almost connected to one another. That's all it is. So if you're doing it digitally, just draw a series of blobs and then select that negative space and fill it. It would actually be pretty easy. I should try that. See if I can do that with my archaic paint program. I never really thought about doing it. Have to subtract the blobs from the bigger rectangle. Yeah. Yes. That's what I meant. The hell was that noise? Well, there you go.
Wow.
There's a cat up on top of the door.
He has been wanting to get on top of these doors.
Uh-huh. Yep. Which one was that?
Jaws.
Jaws? Yeah, he's been a little bug nuts. Sure wish I had 3 monitors now. Yes. Yes indeed. It's pretty awesome. Although right now my tripod is right here and the monitor behind it is there, so I can't really, I moved all of my stuff over to the center monitor and the right monitor, so that, because Illustrator uses both, one monitor just for the menus. Oh wow. Ouch. Okay, so how bad? Oh, it didn't bleed very badly. But I'll end up ripping out this page underneath it and taking it with me for future drawings. Alright, so snap those back in. Now I guess I get out the pencil again.
Oh, my outlining is so bad.
You can't screw this up, really. Oh, well, I mean, you can, but you can't really. It's not not very difficult to.
Oh, I'm finding a way.
You're finding a way. Okay, this time for sure. I have faith. Yeah, be Hap. I want to see. I want to see what you come up with in Illustrator. So please, 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 when you get it done, I want to see it.
We should all share what we're doing.
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree. If anybody else is joining along and drawing this this way, then I'd like to see it. Okay, so next layer. And this is all it is. It's just layer after layer after layer. It'll cost me. Uh-oh. What will it cost me? Drawing. Okay, ready? Draw. What's that?
No Fortnite for a week.
No Fortnite for a week. I haven't played Fortnite in quite a while on stream, so. Because Hap doesn't like it, and.
Well, I knew that. So
Yeah.
Since it was him.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. I'll tell you what. You show it to me. I'll reverse the tables. Show it to me, or I will stream Fortnite all week next week.
I did my first screw.
Oh, good. Have us slightly out of the Fortnite age group, so not 12. Hey, I love Save the World. I'm not into the tell that to the bot that keeps taking all my beans. Oh yeah, good point. Okay. You have to pull around here? You have pull around here? Yeah, you do. You do have pull. The whatchamacallit? Save the World is good. I like Save the World. It's a lot of fun. I don't like the. I'm not a PvPer, so I really can't get into BR, but. You despise the building mechanics. See, and once I got used to it, it used to be a really big pain in the ass to me. But with Save the World, you have a little bit more freedom of trial and error, because you're not having to do the building quickly in order to survive in most cases. So it's not as bad for me, but Oh yeah, no kidding. And you can tie in. See, this is a place where I'd run into a bit of a problem. I think I want to drag this down a little bit further. You can do like let's see. Got my where did I put my notebook? I did a little practice thing. Let's see. PvE is fine. Everyone's just building towers, spam build. Don't even want to talk about it. Just getting really angry. I hear you. Okay, no problem. I did this, and you can see that it has MDF written into it, and that I just did that for a practice because I hadn't done this in a very long time, like 15 years or so. I think the last time that I did this was when I went to my wife's classroom and taught her 6th graders how to do it.
So thank you, whoever encouraged him.
Yep.
Thank you for the creativity.
That would be, let's see, Aaron, Sundisk, Hyper Bookworm. Who else has done? Rin talked about doing some art stuff.
Yay.
And it all kind of added up. I'm like, yeah, why not? It sounds
Thank
fun.
y'all.
It sounds different. Don't want to drag that too far that way, actually. And this is why it's a good idea to do your outline in pencil first, because then you don't become committed to a certain area. I'll leave enough room for there to be stuff coming in on top of that. And the deeper you get into the page, the more kind of wobbly you can get it. Mrs. Market, thank God I don't have to hear him talk about video games for once. That's that might be accurate. That might be accurate.
Yeah, it might be. I'd love to hear my baby talk about anything. Sorry, I'm imitating Sargon's girlfriend.
Oh boy. It's a long story, and he'll get pissed if I tell it. So, I'm not gonna.
They're a lot like you and I were when we first got married.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, son.
That's a little dark. A little heavy-handed with the... I shouldn't be using 2B lead for this. I should shore it up with a softer, or a harder lead. I don't have to worry about the pressure that I'm placing too much. You have a pencil?
Not with a pencil.
Oh.
With a marker.
There's no messing it up. It's just happy accidents.
Shut up, Margaret Ross.
Yeah, you know, you can't see it, but I'm wearing this like huge afro wig. Okay, so there's another another layer. Now I can ink this in. After I itch my leg. And drink my beer. Okay, and then while I'm doing this, be thinking about what color I can make the next tier. I might actually go with, might try that blue, because that'll contrast really, really heavy. I'm wearing one. Hey, Shaw. Hey, Sid. How's it going? You just drew your orange layer under your green and your retina's freaked out. Yeah, see, that's the whole point. If your eyes kind of like, if you start, basically, if you look at the drawing and you start hearing In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, then you're doing it right. Where's the other half of FUD? Yeah, he's doing a digital version, which I am really interested to see.
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah. Forbade her from watching since she got an F in art, and we all know what that spell. That's good. I'm gonna tell her you said that, and she doesn't have to worry. My wife already dropped an F-bomb. 27 minutes in, 37 minutes in.
Sorry.
That's okay. It happens. Fuzzy wasn't here, so you had to take up the torch.
Yeah, I got my number one back.
Hey, Fuzzy. You totally always been here.
Hello.
Be cool. Yeah, Sid didn't say nothing. He totally didn't throw you under a bus. Oops. You're a great artist. Have I ever told you that? Yep, my wife started her second half of her spring break yesterday. And she normally has Fridays off anyway, so that worked out.
Yeah, some break.
Yeah. Excuse me. can be terrible at art together. See, and this is why I like this particular style of drawing, because it's really easy once you train your brain to follow your own lines, and that it's really simple. I mean, not to be self-disparaging, but if I can do it, anybody can.
Well, crap.
Well,
I can't do that.
but I mean, even some of your sixth graders picked it up like right away. A couple of them didn't at all, but some of them picked it up real good.
I like that because it's like a life thing.
Yeah.
Follow your own mind.
Yep.
Make your own path.
Exactly.
I'm okay, you're okay.
Yeah. I could draw something now and show you a drawing from kindergarten. They would look the same. That's how good I am. Well, you know what's funny about that, Fuzz? That is the case for everyone that isn't trained. If you are not trained in art, there is a very high chance that how you drew in grade school would be how you'll draw now. Hey Fuzzy, what grade did you get in art? It's fine as long as you're having fun. Yes, exactly. He made art once there were no survivors. I'm having a hard time keeping up with chat, so if I missed somebody saying something, just repeat it, because it's difficult. This is even more difficult than reading chat while gaming. I just kind of get into a groove with it and run. You have a death wish, Sin? I always had a 2, which is a B, until I didn't need to take art anymore. Oh wait, they don't use letter scale in Germany. Frick. Ah, backfired.
He's almost brave because he's on a different continent.
Yep.
Oh, my hands are falling asleep.
Bet you always had an F. I was saying before you guys got here that I took an art class in a community college the semester that I was there, and I bombed it miserably. Well, no, as my wife corrected me, I bombed it very well. I think the instructor told me that the product I was creating was trite.
Trite.
Mm-hmm.
He's trite.
Yep.
Look at, where's his artwork?
Yep.
How many of you ever heard of that guy?
Uh-huh.
None of you, so who's trite now?
Right. Well, I mean, as it goes for the, there's an old saying, those who can do, those who can't teach.
Hey!
But that doesn't count for your basic subjects, because you need to be able to understand literature and English in order to teach them.
And besides, I'm a published writer.
And you're a published writer, so you can, and that's a dick thing to say about someone's art. Yeah, yep, indeed, it is. But you know what? He was right.
But most artists are dicks.
Most, yeah, you know, I've known a lot of writers. Most of them go to hell. Uh, that's from Disenchantment. If you haven't seen that show on Netflix, go watch it, because it is freaking hilarious. Just go and get rid of my pencil lines here because I know I went off of them. I'd use the pencil as just a guideline of where I want to lay down the outline. So it's not really it's kind of a, I don't know how to put it. It's just an idea, not really a, you better draw here or else the thing's going to explode. It's just what I want to do with it. Back it up, Margaret. I think art and music are super shitty to grade because they're super subjective. Yes, I completely agree. Completely agree.
That's the same way with creative writing.
Yep. Yeah, writing as well. Yep. It's like grading somebody on an opinion. Well, it's their opinion. Okay, so what color should I go with on the next? I was thinking about that metallic, the blue one, because that might look kind of cool. Yeah, well, I mean, if it's writing, if it's like an essay and you're grading the grammatical and spelling parts of it, then yeah, fine. I mean, because there's a very strong delineation between right and wrong as far as grammar and spelling go. But when you're talking about, you know, grading somebody's creative writing on especially poetry, yeah, then you're not giving it a grade because of its content. You're giving it a grade on whether you liked it or not, and that's no way to grade anybody. Leave that to critics, and that's super subjective too, right? I mean, I've heard poetry that I thought was absolute dreck, and it was written by a very famous poet, you know. So what can you do? So I'm thinking about going with this one because it's a metallic, and I'm not sure exactly how that's going to come out. I do have another metallic pen, this silver one that has been around forever. I tend to use it to write on electrical cables and stuff like that. So let's see how this works. I don't know how that shows up on stream, but it is a metallic. 2 layers in media wall. Okay, I will check that out. Just a moment here. Do you have Discord up on your rig, hun? Or do you want to come and see it here?
I do.
Okay. I'll go into my channel there, and in the media wall, Hap posted up the first 2 layers.
I don't know how to get on there.
Oh, that's awesome. That's beautiful, dude. That's perfect. Yup. That looks really good. Hey, Zen. How's it going, dude? How you been? Haven't talked to you in a little bit.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Isn't it? Really should be using the drawing tablet, but you're too lazy to hook it up. Yeah, a tablet would be great for that. Cat. Got her. Get down.
Get down.
2 streams plus Reddit doesn't work on 2. First world problems. What time to be alive. Doing well. How about yourself? Mind sharing what you use for your video recording and mount? I'm trying to set up a recording for your wife's art. Oh, okay. I am using a Vanguard tripod. It's about this big. It's a really small tripod. And then the camera that I'm using is a Logitech C922, I think. The camera is in the link to the Amazon page that the camera is on, is in the panels below the video. What is a monitor lizard? It's a big damn lizard. Hated my art teacher. Old hag that couldn't paint but was an ass to everyone else. I'm still mad that she called what I made painting after numbers like you find any cheap book for children. Oh, that's rude. Yeah, monitor lizard's your new best friend. Let me see if I can find the tripod on Amazon, because I think that's where I bought it. I think I bought it on Amazon. And I mean, I stole the damn thing. It was cheap. I think I paid like $20 for it. It was really fantastic. And it's a great little tripod. Those are tall ones. That one's a much more expensive version of the one that I've got right now. Let's see. Maybe not making it anymore. I mean, it was super cheap. Oh yeah, apparently they're not making it anymore, because the cheapest one is $30 and it's not nearly as good as the one that I've got. And the next cheapest one is $100. I guess they're not making it anymore, which is a shame because it's a great little tripod. Found pics of an animal, wasn't sure it was an animal. Put a photo in media if you can get it in good light. Oh, cool. Goodwill can be great for tripods too. I found the one that I have at Goodwill for $10. Oh wow, nice. Looking into arm mounts that can hold a phone or a camera. Cool. It's like a full size one. Could even use it for your DSLR. Nice. Yeah, monitor lizards are cute and cuddly. No spooters. Nice. Okay, let's see what Shaw's got here. Holy crap. Wow. No, see, I think that's good.
Whoa, that's awesome.
I couldn't paint that.
That's amazing.
Let's all give up now. Shaw wins. Means a lot for you to hear that. It's good. I don't see what the problem was. You can compete too. Drew that on my first day of school. Oh God. There you go. See? I like it.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's a good fish. I think I've only painted one thing in my life. I'd have to find it and take a picture of it. I was pretty proud though. Yeah, you'll have to do so. Share your art day. How's that? It's really beautiful, Shaw. I'm super bad at drawing, but I enjoy looking at good art. Yes. I love it when people can draw stuff. Yeah, see, my wife is really talented when it comes to drawing things. Be careful. My sketchbook is sitting right next to me.
Jesus.
He's got nothing to do with it.
Give him talent. third level is hard.
Yeah, as you get deeper and deeper into it and you take up more of the negative space, it gets harder and harder to, you know, carry on the plan, you know. Let me stick that away for a second and see. Let's see here. Damn it, I guess I don't have a lot of your drawings in this sketchbook.
Uh-huh.
I like how you draw something and then you put notes. Ooh, sucks. Sorry, KK. Sorry, this sucks. You may tear it out if you wish. But these are just like little sketches that you've done, you know? They're not,
I don't know where my art, where my,
yeah, where your sketchbook is, because these are, I think you let one of your kids use it or something at some point, because there was, and this is something that you did. The watercolor, and it was really like a quick, and I think you did this in like a half an hour.
Oh, jeez. Dude. Oh, that's awful.
It's not
Oh,
awful.
it is awful. Look at that tree. God.
It's not awful. There you go. Battle wound. How did the cabinet fare? Uh-oh.
That tree was terrible.
Drew Bloodwell opening a cabinet last week. That's a talent, right? Ah, okay. Basically a war veteran. Yeah. See, there you go. Yeah, find one of your real sketchbooks instead of the thing you were just like.
I couldn't find my sketchbooks. I had to use a new one.
Oh. I should start over here and work up away from
Oops.
covering this.
I don't know where I was trying to find that watercolor. I like this one.
Yeah.
I was trying to find that one I did for your dad and ended up keeping for myself.
Oh yeah.
The seagull one.
I thought you did send that to him.
Did I finally send it to him?
Yeah, because it's on his desk at home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he loved that thing.
This is one of my favorite things. But it's kind of thin because I don't have it in a frame.
Yeah, it's a little bent up. But that's something that she did.
I like that one. That one makes me happy.
Yeah. Still there watching, commiserating. Turn the lights on. Hey, who turned out the lights? Any Doctor Who fan just freaked out.
Are you my mommy?
Are you my mummy? Oh, here, I can really freak out Doctor Who fans. Don't blink. Yeah, see? It looks really nice. I like that one. See my screenshot, the one I sent you? With the angel and TD2 behind you? Yeah, and then you said you ran away. Like, no. You don't run. You stare at it, because you can't, if you blink, you turn away, you're dead. Well, worse than dead, you're thrown into the past. I don't know, I haven't seen it in a while. Yeah. Okay, posted pictures, my thing, and then the crazy talented uncle stuff. Oh, cool. Oh, wow, yeah, that's damn good. I like that. And then uncle stuff. Holy crap. Wow. Yeah, see, stuff like that, man. I could never do anything like that. That's just insane. Oh, my hat. I forgot about my hat. Yeah, it faded like crazy. This I did a baseball cap in this style. It didn't quite come out the way that I wanted it to. The highlighter really soaked in, and it didn't really take. And I never finished it, of course, because I don't finish things. But yeah, I bought a white baseball cap and did that up. Let me see the rest. Oop! I just touched the bit of the orange with the blue. Oops. That's why we don't leave our markers open when we're looking at other things. I shouldn't have looked. That must have taken them a while. Yeah, that's some crazy stuff.
Oh, here.
Oh, nice. A BMW. Excellent. I approve. Oh, you found it? Oh, that's my old
Yeah, that
sketchbook.
you gave to me.
Yeah, I did.
There's some good drawings in here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is, you gave it to me.
Oh, yeah.
You took out all your old drawings.
That's
You gave it
right.
to me.
That's right.
And some of these are really good. Some
Yeah.
of these are really just trash.
I like that sketchbook because it's a Kandinsky. I like the sailboats. The sailboat one is pretty.
See, I can't draw men. That's my problem.
Fuzzy ran away from her computer. Let's see. Typed
You
out.
can share some of these. See, you tore out all your stuff.
Yeah, I ripped out all the crap that was in
And you
there
gave
because it was
me-
junk.
You can share these if you want.
Okay. Boats on a wall because of a business. That's awesome. See, this is an old sketchbook that I bought. This is a Kandinsky, the artist Kandinsky did that. Okay.
Look at that first one. That first one's really good, I think.
Oh yeah. This is good. That's something my wife drew. Let's see. BMW is a friend of mine's car that he drew. Asked him to do it so he could give it to my friend for Christmas. That's awesome. See, I will always approve of a BMW. Yeah, and see stuff like this. She's super talented. You are.
Don't show that one. My dwarf.
I like the dwarf. I like the dwarf. See?
That's my D&D character.
Yep. That's a D&D character. What the f... Yeah. Yep. She draws very
That's
well.
a good one.
Yeah, this one's
That's a
pretty good.
Barbie. Her torso is way too long.
Yeah. But what she'll do is she'll rip pictures out of magazines and then draw them. And oh, you made a portrait of me. Nice.
That's a good
yeah,
one.
this one's really good too. This is another torn out of a magazine.
I like that one.
Yeah.
That's Justice in America today.
Yeah. Is there any more in here?
Yeah, it's all full, but not really.
No thanks. Yeah, the doodle ones, not. Oh, this is really good too. Yeah, getting pretty racy. Yep, she's yep, that's what she does.
I like the female form.
Yep, she likes the female form.
It's a miracle I married a man.
Blast says, I know, right? I'm getting all tingly.
Let me ask you this. Do you you draw that, do you do that, a border for all of them?
Most of the time, yeah.
And what if you don't? Will it mess it up?
Nope.
Because this another layer that I have is not a border.
It's okay. You can switch it up to whatever you want it to be. You can have basically it's just a matter of the blobs leaving the page and then coming back to the page. That's really all it is. What in the hell is that plastic noise?
It's the cats walking across the,
Oh, the sheeting we keep under the door to keep the cold from blowing in?
yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, our house is made of Swiss cheese. Before I get too far across the page. Makes noise, cat likes. Yes. Uh-huh. That's the truth. Oh my god, yesterday, speaking of cats, yesterday I woke up, I go into the kitchen to make coffee, and we have a paper towel dispenser hanging on our wall. Used to be. And they got a hold of the roll of paper towel on it, dragged it down, bent the hell out of the paper towel dispenser to get it down, and then proceeded to redecorate the entire kitchen with ripped up paper towel. Oops. I realize my hat's in the way. See, now is when you got to be really happy that I'm wearing a hat, because if I weren't, the glare would blind you all. Let's see. Sid drew this for school 17 years ago. It's terrible, but you kind of like it. Oh, that's cool. I see that as, okay, I mean, you know how art is subjective and it depends on how people look at it. I see that as bath salt frog. That's how I think I would entitle that, bath salt frog.
I like that.
I like
I'd
it.
do that and hang it on the wall.
Yep.
That's nice. That's like a $3 million painting.
Yeah. People have made a lot of money off of stuff that was that looks like that. So I think that's awesome. Yeah, you tell me you're terrible at art, right? That's not at all true. I like it. I think it's good.
Do. Make a lot of money at the El Vito Studio Tour.
Yep. Fishing for karma. Upvote button to the left, like and subscribe for more content. There you go. Ignore that? Okay. Beer. Time for beer. Where did you... Mouse, where did you get a pen?
She's trying to join in the art.
Yes, the cat is trying to art. Excuse me. Uh-oh, 2 beer stream. Buckle of it. No, this is still the same beer. Still the same beer. Just relax. It's okay. Nobody start honking their horn just yet. It's okay. Used to trace stuff from comic books. That was super fun. Maybe you'll get back into that. You should. Why not?
That's a perfect way to learn.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I can't draw, but at least I can make food look pretty and taste good. My talent just lies elsewhere. My schnitzel is better. Fight me. Oh, my wife made schnitzel, God, a couple of months ago, and it was so good. Oh my goodness. How could your schnitzel be better than mine?
Okay, I think food is an art.
Food is definitely an art.
Making delicious, beautiful food.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Fuzzy has sent me a couple of pictures of things that she's cooked, and it's made me really jealous and hungry. She never saves me any, because she's rude. And just because you're from somewhere doesn't mean that, you can cook something from there the best. I know plenty of Italian people who can't cook Italian food for nothing. So it doesn't necessarily mean.
Well, I'm not Italian. I make great Italian food.
Yeah, and I'm a New Yorker and I can't cook rat worth a damn, so it's
My red sauce can run anybody.
Yep. Yeah, your red sauce is damn good. You posted your cake? Yeah. Oh, you're gonna tease me with that damn cake again?
Oh.
Yeah, that you should see that.
See, that's art, right?
Yeah, that's art right there. Art I want to cram in my face. Oh, God, that looks good. Oh, man. She stole that from a restaurant. That was good. Oh, Sid, you're going to get yourself beat up.
Yeah, he's, like I say,
Yeah.
only brave
From another continent. Yeah.
That's all. If you were on the same continent, he would not be so brave.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. Just like you were really brave when you lived 2,000 miles away.
Uh-huh. And now I'm really hungry. Yeah. I felt left out. These are... I don't even like strawberries, and that made me hungry. Yeah. See, that looks amazing. Cat, what are you doing? Pudding, you need to get out from underneath there because that's not a place for cats.
He's trying to draw.
No, he was trying to get next to my plug strips underneath the little rolly cart under my desk. Trying to sabotage. Let's see. Oh, you're not in the Discord? Oh, dope. I still have your PvP trophy. Hey, Iron Claws, how's it going? Yeah, I forgot about the PvP trophies in Trove. How you been? I haven't seen you in quite a while. Every time you come in here, you remind me that you still have my PvP trophy. Trophies, I'll go. Occasionally pop onto Twitch and see who's online. I always see your name and remember PvP trophies. That's okay. You can feel free. Always remind me that you killed me in PvP. I've only done PvP a couple of times, but I'm still shocked that, you know, like not everyone in Trove has my trophy, because I really suck at PvP. I've been playing quite a bit of Space Rangers HD lately, which is awesome. And I actually got a key mailer sent me a code for something today that doesn't release until like 7 weeks from now. I think is when it said it unlocked on Steam. And they approved me for, well, they sent me a code. So to be fair, I think it was just Candy Barbarian taking everyone out. Yeah, it could be. It could be the Candy Barbarian was really, really rude in PvP, but that's okay. Whatever. I was just there to have a good time.
Good time, Mark.
Going to sell market trophy 2 billion flux. There you go. I'll have to ask Sargonis to share the photo of the coloring page I sent him. Yes, because that Smishi, I'm telling you, it like, okay, here is his desk. It is hanging on the wall right here, you know, right this way. It's hanging right next to his desk. And he has said multiple times it is his favorite thing in the world.
The muffin picture?
The muffin.
I love it because it's a, like New Mexico sunset color.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Look, you should see when the sunset's coming through his window with that picture right there. Oh, gorgeous.
Yep. Yeah, it's beautiful. And such a weird thing because, you know, Smishi is not a potty mouth at all, and it is like pretty much the most potty mouth thing anybody could say. And it's all sparkly and looks like a New Mexico sunset. It's really beautiful. He almost forgot to take it down when his grandparents and his great-grandmother came to visit him one time. He's like, oh shit, I better take that down. Like, yep, you better take that down or you are going to have some serious problems. Hell, they didn't like the fact that I had a portrait of Marilyn Monroe. Gorgeous portrait, very artistic. Not, it's, you know, she's naked, but it's not distasteful. And they got all pissed off about it. And the worst thing about it is that it's got side boob in it. Like, really? But they like to think that they're hyper-religious people, so It offended them. All my pies and cakes are self-made. Like, minus the universe, they're made from
Whoa.
scratch.
Dude, what is that?
What? What is what?
Banoffee pie?
Banoffee pie. Dulce de
Homemade
leche.
dulce de leche? Oh my god.
Oh, shit. Oh my god, dude. Really? Oh, that looks terrible.
Okay, we have got a whole spare room just for you.
Yep, come on, Fuzzy. You gotta move in. You're coming to America. They are on the media wall. Oh, let me get you. I didn't see that you got in there. I will give you a verified tag, and you will be good. Sorry about that. I didn't realize. My apologies. Yeah, it's kind of like front door, just in case. Yeah. So they're in the media wall, and there should be a lot. Yes, I agree with Sid. I would F that up. Diabetes on demand. Doesn't look that good. Are you kidding me? That looks like it came out of a magazine, Fuzz. Come on now. Well, you don't buy that. You make that. If you're going to have it, you got to make it. Definitely.
And besides, some of the best tasting things I make look like yak snot.
Yeah, it's true. There's this one thing she makes. It's a green chili, stacked enchilada thing that she makes in a crock pot, and it's flour tortillas and cheese and either ground beef or ground sausage and green chili and stacked with flour tortillas. And it turns cream of mushroom soup, and it turns into this really slimy, nasty looking. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. It looked like it fell out of a yak's nose. It's really grim looking, and if you were just to look at it and go, "Oh, look, the dog vomited," but once you start eating it, it's just you just start shoving it in your face. It's so good.
Yak snot soup.
Yak snot soup. Rip Market, we hardly knew you. Yep. Yak snot chili. I've heard of that before. Yep. Yeah, it to look at it, it's not very appetizing. But once you start eating it, it's impossible to stop. Okay, so next.
I'm so behind.
You're so behind.
Yeah, I'm only on the 3rd level, and you're already going.
Well, I started before you. Okay, I gotta look in here for. And for those who didn't see it, I've got my my markers in a TARDIS. Yeah, I'm gonna use that one. TARDIS. Ta-da. Yeah, the cakes look amazing. I completely agree.
Big News Market, I'm leaving you, and I'm moving to Germany to marry Fuzz.
Oh, okay. You're joining the other team, huh?
For that cake? Hell
Yeah. You're invited to Germany. Let's see. Is that the thing you built in Trove? Yes, this actually is the thing I built in Trove. The TARDIS.
Believe me, if Dumpster Fire gets hired for reelected, I might take her up.
Yeah. Hacks.
Take Angel Merkel over what's his doing face any day.
You were gonna ask what color is next, but you can change any color at any time. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Bite me, Hap. Ever come to Germany? She'll make all the cakes.
Let's go. Let's sell the car and go to Germany.
Sell the car, go to Germany.
Hey! Do you have a pencil sharpener?
I don't. I only use automatics. You know that.
Oh, no, but I just thought maybe. I can't find mine.
As long as there's no milk in there, I won't die from the cake. Oh, suck. You gotta go, Market. I was reading a book when you... Reading? It's a thriller and super
I
thrilling.
read a book yesterday.
Nice. I read a book once. Alrighty, Fuzzy. Have fun. Thank you for teasing Cake and then taking off. That was nice.
Rude.
Rude. Super thrilling thriller, but is it thrilling? Oh, Sid. And the more space you start to eat up, the harder this gets.
Oh my goodness.
You got a beer yet?
Not yet. Are you?
Getting close. Experience my brain.
Just third level.
Okay.
I don't get you.
Oh, yay. Get one what? Beer. Can I get one too? Nice. Wait, I can give you recipes. Ping me if you want them. Talk to you later. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, right. Like I can make any of that.
Mm-hmm. You good? Do I need to create a recipe channel in Discord for
Yes.
Fuzzy's Cakes?
Well, I'll share recipes.
Yeah.
Ooh, then we can do a recipe stream.
Recipe stream. Yeah, no kidding. We could use your laptop and once I clean the kitchen.
Okay, so never.
So never. We'll do that right about never. Okay, so some of these things are going to be obfuscated by the lines, and that's where you've got to pay particular attention to where you're going, and where you've gone, and how you're going to get there. See, and this line here is going to be coming through this. Connect up with that.
Ooh, yours all meet in the middle.
Yep. Uber Eats. Yep. Food Network. Good Eats. Uber Eats.
You can call it marketing.
Yeah. Deli Market.
Deli market.
I post the art your wife made of me. Oh, nice.
What's that?
Zen's wife made art of Sid, apparently.
Oh.
Made some new ones this past weekend. Yeah, do it. Please do. Tighten that up a little bit here.
Pencil's hard on your fingers.
Yeah. Man, I'm glad I only have one beer in me and not two, because I'd have just said something very rude.
Very rude.
Mm-hmm. And here's where it helps to cross the lines drastically. Posted, check it out. Cool. Oh, wow. Damn, that is hot.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, that is gorgeous.
What medium is that?
It looks like it might be charcoal.
Charcoal? That's
Maybe oil. I don't know. What medium does she use? It was that one. I mean, I know. It's pour art.
What? Oh.
Pouring. Pouring. I'm like, pour, like pores, like in your skin. I'm like, what the hell is pour art? And then I started thinking, that like, oh, okay, it's like out of like, cheap stuff. Like pour, P-O-O-R. Like, oh, okay. She mixes resins and coloring. It looks like, oh, wow. Looks like those mirror cakes. Yeah, it does. That's badass.
That's amazing.
Missing permissions to post on media wall. Let's see. Embed links. It should be. You should have the ability to. Maybe it was attach files. There you go. That's probably what it was. There you go. There you go. Okay, you should be able to now. You should be able to attach a file. It was up for links and not files. There you go.
Oh!
Oh, that's sick.
Is that a 3D thing or a flat painting?
Squidorella. It looks like a thick thing. Yeah, it looks like a canvas but cut out.
Oh,
That is amazing.
that is amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Mirror Cakes, and I'm
Oh,
hungry and
on
amazed.
Cutwood. That's beautiful.
That one's on Cutwood. Yeah, that is amazing. That does belong in a store. Definitely. That's badass. Oh, that looks cool. Nice. Okay. That goes that way.
Oh yeah, that blue was a good color.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. I don't want to be standing there. Okay.
More beer incoming. Woohoo! I like more beer. Mostly because my art looks better when I'm drunk. Let's see, getting a sci-fi vibe here. Just want to drop my face in one of them. Yeah, no kidding. Let's see here. Green and orange are coasters. Oh, that is cool. I like the cutting board. Check that out.
Oh, I love it. Your mother would love that.
Yeah, wait, there's one more. Oh, yeah, you've got it on your computer, I forget. Those are coasters.
Oh.
That's badass. That is
It's
badass.
like petrified wood.
Yeah. It looks like a tree slab. They don't use the ocean one is a Christmas gift for your folks, and they don't use it. It's on their wall. Nice. And Sid's gonna go steal it.
That's gorgeous.
Okay. Who drank all these beers? One specifically is made colors and with the colors in resin with some silicone to make the cells and air compressor to move the paint around. That's crazy. That is pretty crazy. Wow. Nice. Let me look at this one. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's pretty badass. Wow. See, that even looks like something that's like fun to do. Damn it. Not that this isn't fun to do, but that looks like a blast. I started with a small blob over here. I'll probably end up with a large one. You know what? Let's cut that up just so that it's not... Because once it's all colored in, it might look a little lopsided. Don't like that either. Yay, cat's destroying stuff. Da, da, da. I wonder what that used to be. Go make more photos. She finished some this weekend. That's why I want to record it. Yeah, no kidding. That one is me. Oh yeah, okay, I read that already. Yeah, as far as like a streaming camera, the whatchamacallit, the C 922 comes highly recommended. Okay, there we go. just got to make sure that I don't track this line. All right, time to darken this in. And are you just looking to record it, or are you also looking to have her stream it? Don't know about streaming yet, maybe. Cool. I'm sure she could get a pretty good following with a, like, kind of a tutorial bend on it, like not just making it, but like, you know, telling people how to make the stuff, what to do with it. And then, if you can get that kind of stuff on Amazon, she could set herself up with tabs underneath, like I have for my rig, for, you know, the different components of my computer. And then anytime anybody buys anything to do that stuff, through that link, she gets a cut. I think that's how that works. She has 100 something on Instagram. She just opened it last week. Wow. Nice. And for obvious reasons, when you get down into the depths of this, it helps to, when you're, you know, outlining, it helps to stick with the same blob and get it completely inked, and then move on to another one, because otherwise you can cross up your lines pretty quickly. There are artists she follows that do the same thing. Have crazy following. It's nuts. Woman from Germany has like 100,000. Nice. Hence the messy table. Okay. Wow. That is badass. Damn, dude. She's definitely got talent. Wow. And is that like, are there like stones or glass beads or something that she drops in there? Like bits of polished stone or glass? So that's what it looks like. I mean, it's hard to tell, obviously, from a two-dimensional image, but that is some crazy stuff. That last one, for sure, I know that when my wife gets back to her desk and sees it, she's going to freak. I don't have any more words to describe how awesome and breathtaking they are. Yeah, have glass or gems or some kind that are stuck to the resin. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's cool. That is cool. Let's go up here. That's what I like about art, is that there are so many different ways to do it, and it's all valid. And yeah, some people might not like it, but you know. Oh, cool. Let's see. Much more on there and in better lighting. Oh wow, that very first one is. Oh, that's sick. I like that, the pink and gold and white one. That's badass. Wow. Wow. Okay, yeah, my wife is gonna flip when she sees a couple of these. Sick, dude. I think that the purple and white one with the glass and rocks in it, that one's my favorite. The green one is pretty too. I mean, they're all really great, but the first one, the blue ones, are coasters. Yeah, that's awesome. And I like the idea of what she's doing there is taking like a whole round object and then cutting it into four to use it as coasters, but then you can put it back together and it's art. That is really freaking cool. Art that serves a purpose is better than just art, I think. Whoa. Wolf offers a flip market for his wife. How's it going, Wolf? Thank you so much for the bits. I really appreciate it. That scared the crap out of me. I wasn't expecting it. My headphones have been dead silent this whole time. And that kind of freaked the shit out of me. That's awesome. How you doing today? When you get the chance, there's a link in the chat. You might have to scroll up a little bit for an Instagram thing. That's Zen's wife's art, and it is where I think you're probably going to end up.
Never picking up a paintbrush again?
Well, no, I think you're probably going to end up tapping out her bank account to buy it from her. Especially the purple one. Because the purple one, you'll know it when you see it. When I describe it as the purple one, you will know. Market's internet is acting up. Ooh, I'm dropping frames. I think it's Twitch.
Purple Planet one?
Yeah. Look at the very bottom.
The jellyfish.
There's one on the very bottom.
Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh. That's gorgeous. That would make a gorgeous countertop.
Yep. Oh, and that's the molds made for the. Oh, wow. That is sick. Damn, that is so cool. Well, let's see. If it doesn't straighten out shortly, because it's saying I'm dropping 2.2% of frames, but it's now climbing much. Oh, no, there it goes again.
This video program.
We'll give it a minute and see if it sorts itself out. Oh, and somebody, you were watching Aaron. Now I hear you're dropping frames. Thought router was losing power because of the weird weather. Now it's 30 seconds at least. Oh, God. Yikes.
I don't know what else to do with mine.
Just draw.
Oh.
30-second loss of camera. Yikes. Yeah, I'm up. It's dropping frames like crazy.
Hey.
Ah, I can't type. Alrighty, Wolf. Yeah, and it's definitely on their end. And I'm typing rather than talking because I don't know how much it's stuttering and not going through. So I will carry on, and I will see if it sorts itself out. Hopefully it will. It's so ladylike.
I am a delicate fucking flower.
You are definitely delicate in flower. Willing to sell any of them now if your wife wanted. Oh, good, thanks. Internet solid, it's definitely Twitch. Yeah. I like the one I like the best is that the purple one with all the glass and polished stones in it.
Oh yeah, I don't even know which one I like the best.
No, it's the purple one. The last one in the list that's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one. That one is just gorgeous.
I love that green one.
But yes, buy with what money, that is mostly my problem.
It looks like jade.
Yeah, the green one is also beautiful.
That and that blue and gold one. Oh,
The blue and gold one, yep. Also
gosh.
very gorgeous. Yeah, believe me, if I hadn't just bought a car, I'd be sending you a check. And when you get it, when it clears the
I
bank.
love the jellyfish.
Yeah, the jellyfish
Oh,
thing is
gosh,
pretty
it's so
awesome.
beautiful.
I like the squid.
I like the green oval thing.
The green, yeah, that one is pretty.
Oh yes, I love the swirls in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Swirly.
yeah, because there's black things
Yeah.
and black swirlies in it too. And the freaking coasters are just gorgeous.
Yeah, the coasters are awesome. And I like that it's, it's like a piece. It's separated into pieces that you take away and you use for coasters. But then when you're done using them, put them back all together and poof, it's art. I think that's
Oh, I think your mother
art with utility.
loved
Oh,
that red one.
my mom would just throw her wallet at her.
You should send these to your mom.
Right?
Oh my gosh, that's so gorgeous.
Yep. That is that's some crazy good stuff there, man.
You're amazing.
Yep.
Oh, and I love the green bubbly one.
The green bubbly one is sick, yeah.
That's gorgeous.
That one was one of my favorites. But the purple one, the last one on the Instagram list, that's the one that video is like 2 to 3 minutes behind. Yeah. Says I'm still dropping frames too.
That's gorgeous. Oh yeah, because I can hear you typing, but you're drawing in the video.
Yep. Wondering if it might be worth trying. It's fine, you're drawing anyway. That's true. That's true. Not like a game where you're getting it skipped. It's not. It doesn't matter if it's in real time. That's true. Pencil, pencil, pencil. Where's all the pencil? Whoa! What the hell was that? Dope. Oh, thank you for the resubs, Zen. That's awesome. I apparently have my. Let's see. I had that layered improperly. That should have popped up before this. Dope. It showed it down here though. That was at least that was good. I had my OBS was layered improperly. Alright, thanks for showing us live progress. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I really appreciate it. That is so very cool. And is it just, because I mean I'm seeing that I'm dropping frames, is it stuttering a lot or is it just buffering a lot? Because if it's stuttering and I'm coming through, that's going to be annoying as hell. And I want to make sure that I, am heard clearly when I say something like thank you for being subscribed for 2 months, because that's, you know, important to me and I really appreciate it. So I'm going to use this one. This is a neon. There we go. Neon green, because I like neon green. I'm going to try this. Actually, what I want to see first is what's this color look like. Okay, that'll work. So I want to make sure that it's visible enough to make it worth using here. And I don't think this will be blacklight responsive. It's not bright enough to reflect. Cool, I think that fixed it. Because it's OBS is still showing that I'm dropping frames. And I haven't restarted it yet, so I don't know. I'm not sure if that would be worth it or not, because if it's on their end, restarting it is only gonna, you know, stop the stream and then restart it and have potential connection problems where it won't reconnect, and I will be unceremoniously done. Feel free to DM Insta for any interest. She'll be posting one new piece a day this week. Nice. Will do. Does she have a ballpark that she charges for them, just so that, you know, in case anybody is interested in it? Or is it a, you know, message and talk to her about it and then she'll let you know, which I can understand. Stuttering is surreal. Okay, and I don't know if I can be heard clearly or not, but I'm going to try and give the stream a restart and see if this frame dropping crap starts. It starts drawing a line, and a couple seconds later it's fully colored. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah.